The Dodgers are off to their best start in 49 years, and this doesn't surprise anybody, but it should, and I'm going to tell you why. 15-4, best start in 49 years, franchise history. Also, 15-4 is it ties for the best record in history by a defending champion. The Dodgers are doing exactly what I think everybody thought they would do, but it is surprising given the circumstances. I'm going to tell you what they are real quick. We're going to talk about some pretty fun, interesting stuff today. I'm going to make it quick like always. You don't want to listen to me for too long. I don't want to talk to you for too long. I just want to get you through a drive for work, or I want to get you through a lunch break, or I just want to be a small piece of your day. That's what I like. This is the Hold My Ball podcast. Let's get to it. All right, so the Dodgers today, they dominate. I think it was 12-2, 12-4. I don't know the final score, but they did a lot of good things against the Rockies. To salvage the series, though, good for the Rockies. They split. Now, here's the thing. The lineup they rolled out today had Santiago Espinal playing second base, who made an unbelievable play in the first inning. Of course he did. They got Dalton Rushing, their catcher, playing first base, who also hit 2 home runs. So did Muncy. They got Alex calling right. They got Rojas at short, who collected his 1,000th career hit in Colorado, of course. I'm going to talk a little bit more about him in a second. They got no Freeman in the lineup, no Betts, no Tucker, no Edman, no Hyun-Sung Kim, no Edwin Diaz, no Blake Snell, no Kike Hernandez, no Ben Kasparius, no Gratterall, no Landon Knack, no Evan Phillips, no Gavin Stone, no Brock Stewart. Edwin Diaz is out till the second half, maybe longer, who knows. Any other team, if any other team sat Freeman, Betts, Kyle Tucker, Tommy Edman, Hyun-Sung Kim, they didn't have Blake Snell pitching for them. Their closer is out. They had no Kike Hernandez. They wouldn't survive. They wouldn't have a team. But the Dodgers plug guys in and they score 12, 13 runs. This team is the best team ever assembled, simply put. And if you're arguing with that, you don't like the Dodgers, and that's fine, I understand. But I'm telling you, and I think you know deep down inside, it is the greatest team ever assembled. In order to lose all those guys, and I know they haven't lost them all during this 15-4 start. They have had most of them for the season. But to roll a lineup like they did today out there, here we go, a customary yawn. It's been a minute. And dominate the Rockies the way they do. No other team could do this. No other team. Look at the Mets, who lost Juan Soto and have lost 11 straight games. You take Aaron Judge off of the Yankees, they're not a good baseball team. I do think they are. I take that back. They have good players, and they are. I do think that there is going to be a 2024 World Series matchup between the Yankees and the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers will get there. I think the Yankees, when they get Rodon and Cole back, hopefully that helps. But I think they look like, if I just look long term, maybe not as we speak right now, but long term, end of the year, I think the Yankees and the Dodgers are the two teams that I think are going to be the strongest come end of the season, playoffs, October, all that good stuff. So I would love to see a rematch. I'd love to see it go well. I'd love to see the Dodgers win it again. But I think that would be a lot of fun. But we're going to talk real quick about just some of these Dodgers and what they've done and what they do. It's like Ohtani extended his streak today, 52 games of getting on base. 52 games. He's chasing like 70-something and like 80-something with a couple guys from way back in the day. I think he did tie, I think today, 52 most games of getting on base with Shin Shu Chu. Remember him? Wasn't too long ago, maybe 2016 or something. So good for Ohtani. We're going to talk about him a little bit later. But when I look at this team and I just see the way they are going about their business this year, I think they're on a mission to be the greatest team of all time, the greatest destiny. I do believe in destiny. The greatest dynasty. I think they're trying to be the greatest dynasty ever. I think they have this quiet, not even a chip on their shoulder. What the word for it, I guess, would be more like Dave Roberts said it last year. Let's win 4 more and really ruin baseball. Like, I think they take joy in the fact that everybody that is not a Dodger fan hates them, and they're like, let's just cement ourselves in history. Let's just do it. Why not? What else do we have to accomplish? A three-peat? That would be awesome. What's up, guys? We're taking a quick break in the action. I want to give a quick shout out to our partners over at Caesars Sportsbook. Caesars currently has an exciting new customer offer. Bet $1 and double your winnings on your next 10 wagers. Sign me up, baby. Use code HOLDMYBALL, DYW. That is, use code HOLDMYBALL, DYW. When you sign up to activate the offer and support me and the Hold My Ball podcast. This is why I love you guys, because you've been bought into this show from the beginning, and it's grown and it's doing such amazing things. And this is the kind of stuff that allows us to keep doing it. So thank you. I appreciate it. Hold My Ball, DYW. At the end, that stands for double your winnings. Easy way to remember it. Hit the link in the description for more info. Terms and conditions apply. Guys, as always, please bet responsibly. Have some fun with it. Take it seriously, but have a good time. And go get this double your winnings on your next 10 wagers with Hold My Ball DYW with our friends over at Caesars Sportsbook. Again, always bet responsibly. But let's just do all the things along the way. Let's do them all. And I think they're going to. Rojas, I told you earlier, he collected his 1,000th career hit today, which is pretty freaking awesome. Dave Roberts all of a sudden at the last second, for some odd reason, flipped him and Muncy, put Muncy 5 and Rojas 6, I think. Like, last minute lineup change for whatever reason. Dave just said, I just felt like I should. And what do you know? Their first 2 at-bats, they go back-to-back bombs. It's like, okay, that's cool. Muncy ended up hitting 2. Rojas hit 1. But Rojas collected his 1,000th career hit today in Colorado, where, of course, because this is the way baseball works, he got his first career hit in Colorado. It's pretty amazing what he did today. I'm gonna explain this to you. I think this is why I think the Dodgers are just on this like plan of let's be the greatest team ever. They're up 6-1 today, and here comes Rojas. He's up 6-1 with 1 out, runners on first and third, and he lays down a push bunt. They call it a sacrifice. I think this was a bunt for a base hit. Second base is probably back in double play depth. First base is doing whatever. He pushes one hard to the right side, and the pitcher fumbles it, trying to collect it, ends up going for, I think, an error. They called it, they ruled it an error. Tough play for the pitcher. He's bouncing off the mound, running towards second base / first base, trying to field a bunt. But the fact that Rojas laid down a push bunt with runners on first and third, to me, and you're up by 5, you're up by 6. You're up by 5. You're up 6-1 with 1 out. That to me says we're here to play the game. And I don't know that the Dodgers called it, but Rojas did it. And this, to me, if you really need a run, this is like a bulletproof plan, because you can't go into, granted, if it's not the last inning, if you have first and third with 1 out, Rojas is not a speedy guy. A ground ball rolls it up, you don't get the out, double play, inning over. A push bunt is it's all but guaranteed to score you a run and avoid the double play. I mean, it's almost 100. If you get the bunt down on the ground, it's almost a guarantee, because the corners, they might be in, but it's not a force at home. So you got to charge the ball. You got to get it to home. You have to place a tag on the runner. So either way, you still have a guy in scoring position, because they'll go from first to second. You'll have first and second 2 outs, or you'll have first and second no outs if they try to get him at home and he's safe. Or what was probably supposed to happen, or what he thought was going to happen, was the run scores. The runner on first moves over to scoring position second, and I'm out at first. And now we have a run scored and a productive out. I just think that that's baseball. Like, that is so baseball, and that's playoff baseball. That's the kind of baseball you see in the playoffs, and only the playoffs. You do not see that in April for the team with the best record in the league and a team that hit like 5 jacks today. That's baseball, and I absolutely love it. I love Rojas. I love that he came back. I just love what they're doing right now. You got Alex Call in right field, who's just out there playing right. He's playing well. These guys, they can just pop anybody in there, and it's a testament to their development too. They have the number 1 minor league system in the league. They develop. They do everything right. The Dodgers do. Yeah, you buy players, you trade for guys, but having the best minor league system is not an accident. Drafting guys that are like that is not an accident. Trading for guys and picking up minor league prospects from other teams is not an accident. They're calculated and they're very, very good. They're the best in the league right now, and it isn't even close. It's not even close. So I just think what they're doing is really, really impressive. First play of the game, Ohtani grounds out to first base, and here comes the pitcher, standard. First base flips him a nice, easy one. It ends up handcuffing him, and he drops it. And Ohtani's streak is immediately extended on base. Got there, which is why people think sports is rigged sometimes. Ohtani ended up getting a couple hits, I think, anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But you watch plays like that, and you're like, of course. So now you go to Edwin Diaz. He's having surgery. Fragments in his elbow or shoulder or something, I don't know, out till the second half, which is, in Dodgers terms, we're just going to make sure he's healthy for playoffs. I think that's all they're going to do with him. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see him until like 3 weeks before playoffs. Let him close, I don't know, 2.5 games a week, 2, 4, 6. That'd give him 8. That'd give him 8 outings in the last like 3 games leading up to playoffs, or the last 3 weeks leading up to playoffs. I could see that. I'm going to give him that timeline. Over under on when Diaz comes back is a month before playoffs. Does he come back before, or does he come back a month or less? I say 6 weeks left in the season, he comes back. That's my guess. But they're going to be just fine. You got Tanner Scott and you got Vesia as your 8th and 9th inning guys, I think. I don't know which one of them turns into the closer. I'm going to guess Tanner Scott. If you get him back in his role and you get him pitching well, then there you go. Don't miss much. If you get the vintage Padres Tanner Scott, phew, you're looking pretty darn good. But let's talk real quick about Ohtani and what he's doing, because he's done so much that you if anyone else had a 52-game on-base streak, it would be watched like an eagle eye. And we are watching this, obviously, with Ohtani. Everybody knows, but it's just not this. It's like, yeah, it's Ohtani doing Ohtani. It's like watching Judge hit home runs and watch him get close to 60. You're like, yeah, this is Judge doing what Judge does. It's like watching Chandler Simpson run the bases. You're like, yeah, this is what he does. He's fast as shit, boy. Like, that's what you have come to expect out of Ohtani. And I don't even think there's a debate. If he continues to do what he does for another few years, there's just no debate on who the greatest baseball player of all time is. I mean, he's the only major award he has not won is the Cy Young. And right now he's got an 0.5 ERA through 3 starts. I mean, I think that's what he wants out of this season. Like, they know they're going to make the playoffs, 100%. They know they are. His goal is to win a Cy Young. And with the way he hits, like a good year for Ohtani, 30-plus home runs? Maybe 40? If he hits 40 home runs and he wins the Cy Young, he's also going to win the MVP. He'll be the first player in history to win the MVP and the Cy Young in the same career, let alone the same year. Like, he could be the first player in history to win a Cy Young and an MVP, I think. My facts could possibly be wrong. They could very well be wrong. But can he win it in the same season? If he wins the Cy Young, he's going to end up winning the MVP. Because the Cy Young for him, and also having 600 at bats, he's going to hit 30 bombs. I mean, I didn't even pick him. I picked Juan Soto for MVP, which I'm bummed about now. That was a stupid pick in hindsight. The Mets, garbage. I'll do a full podcast on the Mets once they win a game. But Ohtani, I mean, what's left for him now is like championships for his team, because I think he truly cares about winning and just stacking onto his resume. Cy Young will stack onto his resume. If he wins this MVP right here, this will be his, I think, fifth. This will be his fifth, and it'll be his fourth in a row. He's chasing Barry Bonds, who's got the record with 7. So if he wins this right here, his fourth in a row, he'll tie with Bonds, most in a row, which is 4. And I think he goes for 8. This will put him at 5. If he wins this year, does he have 3 more in him at the end of it? I think he does. I think he's got 3 more MVPs somewhere, which I think is just crazy. So he's chasing the all-time on-base streak. He's chasing the Cy Young, the last major award he doesn't have. He's chasing what? MVP and Cy Young, first guy to ever do that in the same year. I just think it's insane. I think what he's doing is insane. But the record to watch right now is 84 games. That's the all-time record of on-base Ted Williams. Joe DiMaggio, I think, second was 74. So Ohtani is chasing DiMaggio for second place right now, and then he's chasing Ted Williams, 84 games. I don't know. I'm going to guess he's not going to get there. I'm going to guess he's not going to reach either of those. I don't think he'll get to 74 or 84. But yeah, listen, Dodgers doing Dodger things. I think they're out to rewrite history of what I think they're out to write this history of the Dodgers in the 2020s as I think they're just like, let's go see if we could be the first team to win 7 friggin' championships in the same decade. Let's see if we can get 6 in a decade. Whatever. Let's just get one at a time. But I think they have these goals of like, wouldn't it be something? And I think Ohtani and the culture, the Japanese culture, to me, I think they care about this stuff. They care about accolades. They care about awards in a good way. Like it's respect and it's their work being honored. And I think that matters to them. So I think Ohtani is going to collect as much hardware as he possibly can throughout his career. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. We will find something here. I don't know what we're going to do. I gave away a couple hats on the last episode. I gave away a signed ball a couple weeks ago. I'll give something away. Let's find something. No, there's nothing in here to give away. What I'll do is I'll buy you your own team's fitted hat and we will send it to you. That's what we'll do today. I like that idea. All you got to do is comment your team. Comment your favorite team. Nothing else. And then maybe actually comment your favorite team and then comment, you're cool. Me, I'm cool. So like Cardinals, you're cool. I know you guys might not think that, but sometimes it's good for me to hear that some people think I'm cool, and I'm just going to pretend like you're all saying it because you actually think I'm cool, not just because you want to win the hat. Because this is the Hold My Ball podcast, and all I ask is for your views, your listens, your shares, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. I love going back and forth with you guys. I love this show. I love what it's become. I want to thank you all for being here. This is the Hold My Ball podcast. I am your host, Jake Savicki, and I am out of here for now, and I will be back tomorrow.